All right, hello everybody. My name is Dr. McCallum. I'm your instructor for Chem 222, Organic Chemistry 1. Um, it's important that you have passed Chem or General Chemistry 2 to be enrolled in this course, and this course is a prereq for Chem 222 at LMU and a co-req for Chem 221, which is the lab course. So at LMU, the lab course is a separate course with a different instructor. The modality for this course will be synchronous and asynchronous online learning. So you will really be introduced to the material on your own asynchronously. All right, so you'll be watching videos, working through my OneNote notebook, learning the content on your own. We will have live Zoom sessions Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday during class time. At that time, we're going to be working through problems, answering any questions you have about the material, basically making sure that you understand and know how to apply the material to different types of questions, right? Attendance is not required, but it is really, really important you come to these live Zoom sessions. The live synchronous times are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. Okay, and then I'll hold office hours individual meetings from 11:30 to 12, so the last half hour of that class, and then also by appointment. Okay, so we can also make appointments there. Here is the Zoom link. Okay, that's also posted on the Brightspace page. Please note that the password to get in is organic. We do have a required textbook that is Organic Chemistry by McMurray, the 9th edition. The reality is that you can probably use an older edition, 8th edition would be just fine. We're going to have optional homework, and we'll see in the grading scheme below that there's really two grading schemes where this homework can count or it won't count towards your grade, and that's really your choice. Okay, if you are going to be doing the homework, which I recommend, our course key is listed here, and then here's a link on how to make sure you get your OWL 2. So you would need to purchase an OWL 2 code, right? I really recommend the sort of the cheapest option here, whatever the cheapest version is. I don't think you'll be needing this for the second semester of summer session 2. So I'm pretty sure I'm the only instructor using OWL as homework. Again, that's going to be optional for you. There's a link on Brightspace on here on how to purchase that, but I would just look for the cheapest OWL version 2 code for the McMurray course. Again, we'll talk about the grading scheme below. Technology is really important here, right? You've got to have reliable internet access. Really, really important. You're going to need to download exams, upload exams, and they are timed. Brightspace is how our course is organized. That's our learning management system. All of our material is going to be through the Brightspace course page. Any content questions you have, please post to the discussion board in Brightspace. All right, that way everybody can see those questions. So if you email me a content question, I'm going to just tell you to post that to Brightspace so we can answer there. And I encourage students to ask questions and answer questions. Obviously, we're going to be meeting via Zoom, right? And then we talked about that OWL 2 account. All of the material I'll be delivering to you will be through OneNote. As an LMU student, you have access to OneNote, and you'll have links to that through Brightspace. And then a lot of the videos are going to be through YouTube. Learning outcomes, let's make sure we go through these. Upon successful completion of the course, you should be able to understand bonding, molecular structure, and reactivity of organic compounds, understand classes or functional groups of organic compounds, understand stereochemistry, conformation, where'd you go? Conformations of alkanes and cycloalkanes. We'll solve problems in spectroscopy, propose synthetic routes to desired chemical products, right? So we'll learn reactions, solve problems in mechanistic organic chemistry. We'll learn the mechanisms of those reactions, and then we'll predict the major products of these different reactions. These are the general learning outcomes for this course. General policies: academic honesty will be treated as an extremely serious matter. There's more information below. What I really want to highlight here is our online course policy, right? All graded assessments, so really this is going to be exams, are open notes. Your exams are open notes, okay? You may not collaborate nor consult with any students, tutors, etc. when taking these exams. Only you can take your exams. Exams are timed and must be completed independently, okay? If you require any special accommodations, please contact LMU's Disability Support Service Office, or DSS office here. Work through them, and then they will help you through that process. Email, make sure you're checking your email. If we have any changes to anything, I will email you, so make sure you're checking that every day. Next, expectations. You're expected to work through all of the content that's divided into 4 units through Brightspace, completing all reading assignments and videos to learn and master the material. You must complete all of your assessments, right? Homework, if you decide to do that, but exams and the final exam, right? This will be 10 to 20 hours per week learning the content, studying, mastering the material, completing homework, and studying for your exams. All right? This is a very, very compact course. We have 6 weeks to take this course. All right? We have a very aggressive schedule here to get through the material. It's really, really important that this is your #1 priority, all right, to do well in the class. It's going to take a lot of time, so you have to be ready for that. Grading, the minimum score per grade level is found below. 92% and above is an A. To pass the class, you need to have 60% or higher. All right, so each grade is shown here. I will never lower those, I'll never raise those, right? So if everybody gets a 93%, everybody gets an A. I do reserve the right to sort of lower those, which would be giving you a higher grade. Let's look at the assessments here. First are exams. Those will total 40 points. So you'll have 3 midterm exams. Those are worth 100 each. You'll have a final exam, right? That will be scaled to 100 points and count twice. That's 200 points. We'll drop the lowest of these exams, okay, for a total of 400 points. All right, again, we have 3 timed midterm exams, a timed final exam, normalized to 100 points but counted twice. All right, the lowest score will be dropped. So what does that mean? If your final exam is your lowest score, it will only be counted once. So you have to take the final exam. In the ideal situation, you do well in the 3 midterms, right? If you struggle on the exam, it only counts as 100 points equal to a midterm. Okay, so you have to take the final exam. If we drop it, it's only counted once. If one of your midterms is your lowest, then that midterm will be dropped and your final score will be counted twice for 200 points. Okay, so you've got to take the final exam, but your lowest score will be dropped. Exams are going to be posted at noon on the day listed on the calendar, at which point you can download and complete the exam through Brightspace. You will have 80 minutes to complete each midterm exam, and then 2 hours and 20 minutes for the final exam. Okay, and then you have to upload it back through Brightspace. Okay, exams have to be completed by 11:59 p.m. on the date is given. So you have the option of deciding when to start taking each exam, but it's due the day it is released. Okay, so the exam will be posted at noon. All right, the exam will be posted at noon. It's due by 11:59 p.m. All right, so there's a 12-hour window there for you to take and complete the exam. If it is late, you will lose 1 point for each minute the exam is uploaded late. Okay, so it's important that you complete those on time. All right, if you decide to do the OWL homework, that will be worth 40 points. Okay? You do those assignments through the OWL program. Okay, those are normally going to be due the night before the exam. They'll be due the night before the exam. So there'll be homework assignments for each chapter, okay? Multiple homework assignments for each unit. These will all be scaled and normalized to count for 40 points if you decide to do the homework. So here are the two grading schemes. I really recommend doing grading scheme 1. In that scheme, the OWL homework count towards your grade. So you have 40 exam points, 40 homework points for a total of 440 points. Okay, if you're keeping up with material, the OWL homework is giving you more practice problems. It's fairly straightforward to get full credit on that. All right, that will really help raise your grade. So I really recommend doing that. If you're struggling to keep up, you don't have to do the homework. So grading scheme 2, OWL homework is optional and does not count for your grade. So your total will be out of 400 points total. Okay, those are the two possible grading schemes. I will calculate both. I will calculate your grade from both schemes and give you the higher grade. Okay, so there's nothing you need to do. Really important. The best way to master the material is by practice. All right, complete comprehension is achieved and reinforced through problem solving. Right, attendance is not required, but you should attend every Zoom session and participate. Complete the modules and utilize the resources in the exam study guide to prepare for each exam. Okay? At the bottom, we're going to show you the course calendar. It's really broken down into 4 modules to help keep you on track. All right. Each unit will take approximately 5 class days. I'm just counting Monday through Thursday from start to finish. The exam will be held on the 6th day. Each unit has 4 sections. Read, watch, learn. This is where you're going to work through all the content. That's the OneNote notebook. Okay, again, part B is homework. It tells you what OWL assignments you have. Okay, again, that's optional. C, really important, that's the exam study guide, okay? Through here, you're going to have problem sets, and then you're going to have practice exams. Make sure you're looking at these. Once you finish a chapter, I encourage you to work through the problem set associated with that chapter. Okay, work through the problems as you're studying, and then to prepare for the exam, look at the practice exam. Okay, all of this material is just to help you study for the exam. All right, and then the last section is exam. That's where you will download your exam. So you'll see that when you're ready to download it. Okay, so you'll download it, complete it, and upload it. Again, it'll be available on noon, the day it's indicated. You have 80 minutes to complete it. It's due that night by 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. So there's a course calendar at the end, but you can see when we have the exams and when we have our final. Tuesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday. Some university policy statements here about academic honesty, okay, classroom behavior, netiquette, right? Please make sure you read these and review these, all right? Again, please go through and follow these instructions. For our Zoom sessions, I really prefer that you keep your camera on, okay? But I understand if there's situations where that's not possible or you don't want to. That's fine. Please try to keep your microphone muted until you're ready to speak. So you can either raise your hand or chat or just call out if you have a question. All the Zoom sessions are going to be recorded, so just be aware of that. All right, last thing is our course calendar. Okay. So what I've done here is we have our dates at the top. right? May 17, 18, 19. All right, and then I've listed these by days. Day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so forth and so on. Okay, below, I've highlighted our days here. Okay, so this is a pretty aggressive schedule here. So I've just included kind of a general timeline for you that includes Monday through Thursday. All right. Obviously, it's important for you to keep up with the material, to catch up or get ahead. So you're going to be utilizing Friday and the weekend as you see fit, right? So I really encourage you to use the weekends to get caught up or get ahead of the material so you're ready to go. This is a 6-week course, right? We'll be done by June 24th. That's when our final exam will be. Okay, so this schedule here, these are the sections from the OneNote. This is from our OneNote page, right? So you'll see we have the topic, the section, the chapter, and certain pages. Okay, so as you go through Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, Unit 4, this just gives you kind of a guideline on how to get through the material in 5 days. Okay, that last day, like day 6, all your material should be done, right? We'll take that class period to kind of review, right? And then your exam will be posted that day on the 6th, right? We'll post the exam at noon once class is done. The exam has to be completed by 11:59 p.m., right? You'll have 80 minutes to complete that exam. Same here for Unit 2, Unit 3. Okay, so for the final exam, a little less material in Unit 4, right? We really want to review material on the 23rd, review in class on the 24th, right? And then you'll take the final exam again. Again, for the final exam, you have 2 hours and 20 minutes. Okay, due by 11:59 p.m. All right, so I just wanted to highlight a few things from the syllabus, make sure we're real clear, and I will answer any questions about the syllabus. That'll be the first thing we do in class on Tuesday. Thank you. Look forward to meeting you.